UFC Fight Night. Gamrot taking on Quillin Salkeld. This is the official cycle parlay for my channel. Let's get straight into it. We have Juliana Miller taking on Ravina Oliveira. She is not the most technical. She's a 4-4 fighter. She's not that good. But look at who she fought. Carla Judice, Luana Santos, Veronica Hardy. Got some good competition here. Is she good enough to beat Ravina Oliveira? I think so. Ravina, both of these girls should not be in the UFC, personally. But Ravina hasn't won in the UFC. Her 3 losses, she was 7-1 before she entered the UFC. Just lost 3 straight. Knockout, submission, decision. She pretty much had her own cycle parlay of losses. Got knocked out by Chanel Dyer. She looked decent in that fight until Chanel got her hands on her. Stephanie Luciano got a submission on her. Her second submission, I may add. Tainara Lisboa. 7-4, another girl that's not really UFC caliber. Now, the reason why I'm picking Juliana Miller here is she has good grappling. Ravina doesn't have the best power. She doesn't have good grappling. She doesn't have good takedown entries. The one thing I noticed is that Miller will come forward. She's going to shoot a takedown. And when she has you to the ground, she's actively looking for submissions. Now, let me just move myself over here so you can see the grand total when we get to it. Now, another thing I noticed is that Ravina gives up her back when she's trying to get up. And she's not the most defensively sound in the process. So that's why for a plus, what was it, 140, gotta move myself around a lot. Plus 140, I like it. I couldn't really find any submission threats on this card. It's either a knockout or decision. Maybe Gamrot later on? I don't know. But I think she is the most likely out of everyone on this card to get a submission. And that's why we're going with her. Plus 140. Next, we have Manuel Sosa by knockout. Now, I've watched the tape. He can be taken down, okay? And Richie Miranda has good takedowns. I mean, they're okay. I'm not going to say good, but he is an LFA champion. But remember, this is UFC. People come here to be fed to the lions. Every time you see a champion from another promotion, they're fed to people because they want to prove a point in the UFC. Now, Manuel Sosa, he shouldn't be the big favorite that he is. I think he's like a minus 350 because Miranda has good takedowns. He is durable. But another thing I noticed, and this is why I put a lot of thought into this whole parlay. Miranda is incredibly hittable. And I don't think he fought anybody with the level of power that Manuel Sosa has. And I think he's susceptible to get hit, probably in the first round. But plus 160 for any time, I like it. Because we've seen him get knockouts in round 3. And the hesitancy he might have against someone who might shoot a takedown. Again, takedown entries are just okay. And Manuel Sosa is a big boy. I don't know how well Miranda's going to be able to hold him down for 3 rounds. Plus 160, I like it. Last but not least, Ty Miller. It's minus 430 on this card. Big favorite. I think he's the second biggest, next to Yadir Deval. But I have him by decision because I think Goff is durable. Let me see Goff's. He's 9-4. 1 KO loss, 1 submission loss. And he was knocked out by Jonathan Pico. By Pico? No, that's Aaron Pico. I'm about to say, wait, hold on. By a guy that's 1-1. He had 1 win, 1 loss, and then he just quit. A lot of that happening on this card. It's like what happened with the Quillin Salkeld guy. Submitted him and was like, I don't want to fight no more. I got to win. Bye. And I think Goff is durable and elusive enough to avoid the big shots from Ty Miller, but not for long. I can see him getting dropped, recovering. I could see a knockout, but Miller's not a one-punch knockout killer. Now, if you look at his record, he's 7-0 and 3 knockouts. So he's about close 50-50 in the sense. That jab is what's going to get the work done. But he's, like, again, he's a volume puncher. He could drop Golf. Golf can stay safe. And I could see him trying to hold Miller down, use some wrestling. And that's going to prolong the fight, which we want if we're going to choose him by decision, right? For a grand total of plus 1,647. Now, I gave you my bullseyes. I stopped doing the trick shot because it's a little out there, you know? And I don't think people understand the concept of just a fun bet. A little $5. I got messages that like, oh, the trick shot's not going to hit. Well, I mean, if it does, the most likely, if a long shot was to hit, multiple long shots, this is the most likely. If the underdog's going to hit, it's most likely by knockout. Like right now, Miranda, big underdog. I can see him winning by decision, holding Sosa down. Ty Miller, same thing with Golf. He might stay elusive enough, get a takedown. This is fighting. You're betting on people. You don't know if this person's going to have a good day or a bad day. You don't know if someone pissed in their Oreos in the morning. I don't eat Oreos, but to each their own. So, you're betting on people. That long shot, it was meant to be a little fun, but people took it as like, oh, your trick shot's losing. Well, how's the official play looking? I post that every week on TikTok. Maybe not now because I'm banned on TikTok because they can promote betting, but if I put odds on a fight, it's gambling. But my official play was hitting plus 164, 156 last week. My bullseye has been smacking 3 weeks in a row. You want safety and stability? I give you that. You want a little fun bet? Hey, a little $5. Let's make a couple $100. Pay a light bill. You know, granted, albeit it hasn't won. The bullseye bet is sustainability, though. The cycle parlay is coming close. We're close. This could be the week. Plus 1,647. I like it. That's it for the cycle parlay, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave the guesswork out. Let's go hit that target. And I'll see you guys next time.